Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let me just have a look at all the faces. Oh my God, people have done some few weird things with the screens and all. Huh? So good morning. I think we all wait for the Sundays to come so that we can listen to super successful people. Yes or no? Okay, lovely, lovely. And I'm sure you must have heard these ground rules that we set before the whole training starts off. However, every time you listen to it, don't you feel that this time I'm probably being more sincere in following the ground rules? Does that happen with you all? Like every time you listen to me, you're like, okay, this time I'm really going to do it sincerely. So with that thought, I want you to sincerely follow this ground rules. Okay, and this is for you. So the first ground rule is let's empty our cup. And for most of them who probably have just recently started off, the cup is basically what's going on in our mind. Okay, so the mind, basically we call that as a cup. So we will hold it in our hand, a virtual cup. And everything that's playing on our mind is something that we're going to put it in the cup. Okay, I want you to close your eyes and feel that all those worries, you're just kind of removing it from your head and putting it in the cup. The worries, some good news, morning, maybe you've had something really beautiful and you're very happy, just put it in the cup because it needs to be empty for you to absorb something new. So empty everything. Your last week wasn't the way you should be. The last week was brilliant, or anything that's playing on your mind needs to be put in the cup. Once you feel that anything that's been playing on your mind is already there in the cup, you just tilt it around and just empty the cup. You just empty it. You just empty the entire thing. For the next 1.5 hours, it's your empty cup that's going to help you learn more from people who are successful. Are you with me? So people who come and talk to us are super successful and they come and share their journey. They share what they have learned from their uplines and their experiences. And when they share, how much can we absorb completely depends on our empty cup. So we got to empty it and be ready and be in a seeking mode. So it's your seeking mode that helps the speaker give the best that they have. So your seeking mode can be seen by the way you acknowledge to the messages or the questions that the speaker says. Are you with me? So when you acknowledge that you're getting it, you acknowledge to what speaker asks, they feel that, you know what, you're there to take. You're keen, you're seeking. So they would probably think about something, they must have had some thought to share, but looking at us being in a seeking mode, they would probably give us more than what they have thought of. So in Hindi, let me just say it in Hindi, probably a lot of them would need a translation, but Hindi mein, जब किसी के पास इतना experience है, तो अपने seeking mind से लूट लो सब. Okay, so I don't know how do I translate this in English, but you got to take away everything. लूटने का मतलब in English में नहीं हो रहा है वो मतलब, but फिर भी, okay, it's not really coming out in English, but you got to take away everything that comes from them who's so experienced. Are you with me? So we all want to become beneficiaries of people who are millionaires and billionaires, you know, that we have these questions, why aren't we born in a billionaire family? I would have been a beneficiary of all the $1 million and $1 billion that my parents would have had. But do you know something? We can be the beneficiary of all the experiences that our seniors have had. Agreed or not? So let's become the beneficiary of all the experiences that our seniors have had. And that can only happen if we are going to be in the seeking mode. In the seeking mode, let's give trespass in our mind. We allow them to walk into our minds and shift something. We allow them. We don't resist. We don't say that, you know what, you're saying it, but we don't use any but in our head. We give them trespass to walk in and shift the furniture. And only when we allow them in our head is when something that they say is clicks. Something that they say is, it clicks. I can't see y'all doing that. It clicks. I know I can't hear you, but you can still do it. It clicks, okay? And you need that click. If you need that click, you got to give trespass. And you can only give trespass if you don't judge the speaker. The speaker, whoever walks in, is not somebody who are expert speakers. They're not motivational speakers. And especially the person who's going to walk in today, who's going to speak to us today, is a person who speaks from heart, guys. Completely from heart. And chances are very high you would expect like successful people will have a way of talking, will have a way of putting across. He's such an humble person, okay? And the way he will put across, only and only if you listen from your heart and not judge, you will get your clicks. Are you with me? So are you all ready? I can't see you that you're excited. Show me your excitement, guys. Show me your excitement. To call the speaker, I want to see you guys excited to listen to this person. So the person who's going to come now to speak to us and share his journey is somebody who has to talk about his background before the business. He's somebody who's been a civil engineer, who's worked for 13 years and has a corporate experience, worked in jobs, and I'm sure he will share his reasons of what made him walk into this business. And he's been rocking this business since last 20 years. He's somebody who has been guided, mentored by the people that probably the entire industry would die to get, guided and mentored by. And I'm talking about the founders and chief. So I'm sure when he will talk, all the learnings that he has got from them is going to reflect, and all the experiences that he has had by implementing that whatever he's learned is what he's going to share. Now that's about his work front. But as a person, I got to know him very closely in last Vcon when we had to host, when we were together as co-hosts with each other. Trust me, I remember my first Vcon. I don't remember a lot of things from my first Vcon, but I remember from my first Vcon, I was sitting on the first seat, and most of the speakers would be on stage. He was the only speaker who walked down towards us. And trust me, I didn't know, should I be listening to him or should I be looking at him? You understand what I mean? We end up checking out millionaires, right? Like, how do they look? What do they wear? It's so funny, you understand? And so much has been told, like, don't judge. But I'm not judging, but I want to look at him. I'm looking at him like he's so close to me. He's standing and talking. Like, I'm looking at him, and I don't remember what he was talking, but I know that if I can have somebody so close, I would one day be able to talk to him. Okay, one day I'll be interacting with him. And obviously there were a lot of opportunities, but the best was when we were co-hosts with each other. And let me tell you, he is one of the V partners that the entire V ambassador set is fond of. Okay, he is a beautiful person and very humble, and he has this little witty thing. Okay, and he would crack jokes. He's got a sense of humor, and trust me, he will make any situation feel so light with his sense of humor. And I remember I was so nervous, but with him around, I just felt it was so comfortable because of the way he put across things with his humor. So he's fun to be with. And I think you all need to be super successful in this business to be around with these kind of people. Trust me, they're beautiful, beautiful people. So he's somebody who's been recognized. He's not only a person who's built markets across and known for the way he's built people, but the V also has recognized him as a V partner. Are you with me? So, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready with your empty cup to have him with us and share his experiences, journeys, and learnings with us? Are you ready? Okay, lovely guys. So please help me welcome one of the V partners who's very everybody's so fond of. V partner Adley Hasan. There's so much to talk about with VP Adli. I just miss talking about you're such an amazing dancer. There's so many things I can talk about. I guess there's a long list, but I think from your journey, there's so much you can share that we get to know more about you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sharfun. Yes, I used to dance a lot on the Vcon stage and all the event stage, but I'm getting older now, so maybe you will hardly see me dancing. The age is creeping. I'm just joking. So thank you, AVP Sharfun, for inviting me this morning. I think this is the earliest event ever since I start this online. Since we started this online Zoom meetings, I think this is the earliest one. It's almost 9 a.m. in my country, so I had to wake up early. And after some time, when you make it in this business, you don't like to wake up much early. I think that's why we're doing this business for, isn't it? Anyway, I know you cannot answer me back, but anyway, yes, I like to see some thumbs up. That will help, of course. So guys, I'm very honored and humble to spend this time with you guys. And I'm sure that you all come here with great hope, with great expectations. Let me tell you, I'm just a normal human being. I'm not an alien. I'm not someone who's coming from a different planet. I just like all of you guys, I started this journey without knowing exactly where it's going to take me to. I never thought that I will spend 20 years in this. Actually, when I joined, I never see myself 20 months in this. So today, actually, January, next month, exactly, next month, January, I will become 20 years exactly with QNET. And, I just come from the same background. I followed the advice of my dad when I was young. He told me, study hard, work hard, focus in your getting the good degree. So you do the effort when you are young. So when you will become older, you will relax, you will enjoy the time, you will have all your dreams achieved, and everything will become possible. But this advice, it seems it did not help. And I got a civil engineering degree from another country, from Egypt, because I come from Sudan. So I traveled to another country to get my degree. And then after I graduate, I realized that my dreams are not possible, and they are too far to catch with the current situation in that situation at that time in my country. Economy is very bad, and I decided to chase the American dream. So I found my way, actually not move. It's easy when you say move. It was a struggle to make it to the US. So I went to America and I lived there for 4 years. And again, it was not possible for me to achieve my dreams. Again, I was, in the rat race. I was trapped in the rat race, going to work and come back home, and nothing is all the dreams are fading away every day. I feel like it's becoming difficult and difficult, and I start giving up, and I started to give up, and I start to realize that I'm growing in age and things are not happening. Then I decided to move to to come to the United Arab Emirates, to Dubai, and I spent again in Dubai like 6 years before this. My younger brother, to introduce me to QNET, and when he introduced me to QNET, for me it was like, initially I rejected because I thought that this is crap. There is nothing like this. I'm older in age now. I traveled the world. I studied in Egypt. I work in the US. I work now 6 years in Dubai. I made it to a technical manager in this big company in Dubai. So it was like, I was like a big boss. I had like 300 people reporting to me. And I thought that I know everything. My bosses, they were, I didn't start in that position. I started in a junior position, but I made it to the technical manager in that company in a span of like 4 years. So now I'm already 2 years, the big boss, the guy who's having these big responsibilities of this company. So I thought that I know everything. I know what it takes in life to make it. So my work, my job was my life. I remember the argument I had to engage in every day with my wife when she was not happy with the fact that I'm like workaholic, like, dedicating my life, dedicating my time to my work. So when I come home, I carry work with me. So I'm still involved in my work. So it was, all the time we had this argument, we had this conflict because I'm very much into my work, and I used to work 7 days a week. Even the weekends, I'm in my work because I'm the manager. I had to fulfill the expectations of my bosses. They didn't ask me to work 7 days, but I had to prove to them that I deserve this position because I needed that salary. I was desperate not to lose that income because I have responsibility now. After many years, finally I'm married, and when my brother introduced QNET to me, my first baby was only 2 weeks old. So my first baby, my first daughter, was only 2 weeks old. And at that moment, when he was talking to me, I saw that something wrong here. Why my brother is talking with so much of passion about this business? Something wrong. So actually, I decided to attend to the presentation because my intention is to rescue my brother, my younger brother. My intention is to rescue my younger brother because it seems like something wrong with these people, and they managed to make him so passionate about this. So I said, oh, I must go to this presentation for the sake of rescuing my brother. But when he introduced me to this gentleman, whom lately became my coach and the guy who guided me along this, I was mesmerized by the numbers because I'm a civil engineer. I like numbers. But it was a big block for me. It was a big obstacle when I realized that I have to bring two into the business, because I never done any business in the past. I was never into marketing. I was never into teaching. I was never into selling. I never run any business of my own. And also I was known as an introvert person, and I was shy, antisocial, not good in making friends. So I thought I would never succeed in this. And I thought that, hey, I have the dream job of many people. They gave me the villa, they giving me the 4-wheel car, and it was good salary in Dubai, and it's a dream salary to many people. But the reality is I was struggling in life because all it was not mine. The villa, it was not mine, the car was not mine, and the salary was hardly helping me to fulfill my basic commitments. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have my own car. I didn't have my own house in my home country. I didn't have any piece of land. I didn't have anything. I was not able to support my family, my dad, my mom. So I thought that, for a moment, uh, I thought that I'm in a good position. I'm in a good place. But my brother, he gave me a wake up call that day, and he told me, why you so sure that holding to this job is really going to take you to fulfill your commitments, to be able to give to your family? Why? Can't you see what happened to our dad? At that time, my dad was 69 years old. He's a Supreme Judge. He's a Supreme Court Judge, Supreme Court Judge, and he made it through his working career to a minister. And at that time, he was also in Dubai for 20 years at that time, already 20 years or more, I think more. Yeah, let's say 20 years, already 20 years in Dubai. So he came to Dubai in the age of 49. Now he's in the age of 69, and he didn't have anything back home. He didn't have a car. He didn't have a house. If he's retired and he has to retire and go back home, he will suffer. He has to still pay rent. So, and when my brother was talking to me and he gave me that wake up call, he said, "Why you think your life will be different than my dad? Can't you see what happened to him?" Maybe it's about time for us to start exploring something new. Maybe it's about time, as Chief said the other day, maybe it's about time to start unlearning all these philosophies and all this, collections of concepts that we collected along the years, that it's the only way to make money is to work hard for somebody, for some company, prove yourself, and then you will become rich. And the statistic says that actually out of every 100 people will go to work and come back home, 98 will die broke. And when I started seeing these numbers and these statistics, I said to myself, maybe I should give it a try. Maybe I should give it a try. And that's a mistake many people will make when they come with the mindset that they will give it a try. Because it's either you make it happen or you don't. There's no such a thing you try. You didn't try. I didn't try to become a civil engineer. I made clear decision, very conscious decision that I want to become a civil engineer. And I took the effort and I traveled to another country and I stayed for many years going to that university every single day, going through my classes, taking all the exams, spending nights studying, collecting. And at last I had to pass all the exams. I was not in a trial mode. I was in to make it happen. I had to get this degree. That's why I didn't go in a trial. If I went there trying, maybe I failed. Maybe I don't come back with this degree. So I started the journey with this trial mood. So and the first 8 months, it was tough. It was tough. I thought many times I thought of quitting. I thought many times of giving up. I thought many times that this is not for me. So one thing I learned, that yes, the people that will come with this, those like me, those who are antisocial, those who are shy, those who are very committed to their work, when they see the business, they are afraid to join. Actually, this is the people that you need to push them to come into the business. I'm very thankful for my brother that he pushed me to be into the business, because he pushed me big time. If not him, I'm sure I would have never joined until today. If not my brother that day, I would have never joined. So be thankful to your upline, to the person who maybe pushed you into the business, into this business. If you have been pushed into this business, be very thankful, because this is what happened to me. My brother pushed me when I was hesitant, when I was not sure, when I was not having this clarity that this is going to be my life. Can you imagine, guys? 20 years ago, I was pushed to come to this, and today I'm still here standing strong. So if you have been pushed by your upline, be thankful to him. And maybe this is one thing you need to do to your people, to your prospects. They need that push, because every day they've been pushed in the wrong direction. They've been pushed every day in the wrong direction. They've been pushed to collect the wrong methodologies, the wrong philosophies. That's why maybe they didn't make it in life. And people every day they don't know how to make simple decisions. They don't make how to make simple decisions. Can you imagine for them making this decision to come into this business? It's not easy decision. That's why they need your help. That's why they need that push from you. So this one thing I learned along my journey, and I think I was the master of pushing, and I pushed many people to come into this, because it's a duplication. I was pushed, so I pushed many people, but I was, but the first 8 months I was trying, and I saw it because I was full of myself. Because, hey, I'm a civil engineer. I'm the technical manager in this great company, 300 people reporting to me every day. Good morning, boss. Hi, boss. Your boss. So I saw that I know how to be successful in this business. Why do I need to listen to this upline, to the leader, to the coach, to call him whatever you like to call him? I don't know what you call him, your mentor. So the guy who presented the business to me, he's almost 10 years younger than me. So I thought at that time, I look at his face, I said, if this gentleman with this baby face can make it in this business, then definitely I can. So this one of my collection during the presentation, I said, if this young boy with this circles can make it in this business, then maybe I can. So, but I saw that I can do it better than my upline. I can create better system, because I'm a technical manager. I'm good in creating systems. That's part of my job every day. I was creating systems for this company. I created like different department. When I joined this company, the manpower there with only 30 people, and I managed to hire the 270 more people, and I helped the company to expand. So actually I was good in developing system, in creating departments, in helping that company to expand. So I saw, what, this young boy, he's 10 years younger than me, and he's working a courier guy. He's working for FedEx. He's good in, opening, checking on parcels, on packages, and making sure that it will be dispatched to the right people in the right addresses. So, and I said, what he can teach me. And that's a big mistake I made. And that mistake cost me that the first 8 months. So the first 8 months, I was not trusting in my upline teaching. I was not trusting in my upline system. I was not seeing that he could really help me. Although that he was, he was really my lifeline. It was really my lifeline. I realized this after 8 months. Until I was put in one event with the founders of the company, with Datu Sri Vijay, Japadas, with Chief, and with the other V partners that time. And I went there, not because I went to that event, not because I was hungry to learn something new, because I was giving up. And I went to Malaysia to attend this event because I thought it's good to visit Malaysia, but I'm going to prove to my upline that this company is something wrong with this company. I went there to prove to my upline that he wasted my time. I said, okay, let me take my wife and my daughter for a trip to Malaysia. Let's have a vacation, enjoy our time. Maybe it's a good opportunity. I've been hearing about Malaysia for many years. So maybe it's a good opportunity to do that. And at the same time, to prove to my upline that this company doesn't worth to waste my time. All the time because I was struggling, I was not able to make no money. Um, People were rejecting. My dad, the Supreme Court judge, he told me, "Are you becoming a thief now?" That's how I invested all my life, all my time, all my advices, all my money on a future crook. So now you're going out and scamming people. And he was, telling me, "I'm not proud of you. You don't come into my house. Make sure if you don't leave this business, you don't come into my house." And after some time, also my mom, who was very supportive in the beginning, because usually moms, they will support when they see their kids are excited about something. So initially she was excited, but then after sometimes when she will go to one of these occasions, the family occasions or friends occasions like a wedding or whatever kind of an event party, the moms of the other guys, they will start attacking my mom. "Tell your son to stay away from my son. What kind of business he's pulling them in? What is crap he's talking about? This business is haram. Why your son is doing haram business?" And they were telling my mom all this, and she will come back and tell me, "My son, please stop this business. I'm so embarrassed. Now I'm so afraid, so scared to engage in this gatherings, because all the moms are telling me this. They told me your business is haram. They told me that you are cheating people. They told me," and she was telling me all this, and and so it was tough. And after all, you do it. I was like going out trying to talk to people. Of course I didn't make money the first 8 months, but few people joined. It was like few people joined, then 2-3 on this side, then few people on the other side, and you feel like, hey, why it's not moving? I've been doing everything. You told me do the presentation, talk to people, talk to people, talk to people. I'm talking to people now. I'm getting into all this, sitting in all these coffee shops, and every coffee shop in the city now, they know me. The guy who's doing the circles, and I meet my friends. I meet some work colleagues. I meet some people introduced to me by the downlines, and many are rejecting, especially the university mates, the university colleagues, and they were laughing at me. Friends, they were laughing at me. Neighbors, they were laughing at me. They said, "Are you crazy? Do you think doing this silly business, it will make you rich? So you think you really found the solution? You must be idiot." So every day I'm exhausted, tired, because I work 7 days a week. I go to my work like most of the day. I go from morning to my job, from morning to 1. Then I have break from 1 to 4. Then from 4 to 7, still in my job. After 7, I start doing my presentations and meetings. And sometimes after 7, I had to travel to other cities. Like I drive for 1.5 hours and go do some meetings, spend 2-3 hours. Then I drive back 1.5 hours or 2 hours before I come back home to get to my home. It's already 2 a.m. and morning I have to wake up at 7. So when I come like 2 a.m., you can imagine how will be the reaction of my wife. You can imagine. Every day you're staying late. Every day. What the hell are you doing? What is this? What kind of business this that keeping you late until this time of night? Why you have to stay late? Why you have to stay after midnight? What kind of business is this? Then I'm already exhausted from the so many rejections and the so many objections. I'm already exhausted, tired physically, because I'm driving, been working from 8 to 7. I start my day at 7, so by 8 I'm at in my work. Then I do my business after 7. Now it's 2 a.m. My wife is giving me more negative, and I'm so exhausted. And at that moment, I sit and I say to myself, maybe I should quit this business. My wife was telling me, shame on you. You are a civil engineer. You are a big boss. Why you need to do this silly business? So I sit to myself and I say, this is exhausting. Maybe I should quit. But at that moment, I will always be very grateful. I'm very thankful to the upline, because my coach, because he will be following up my schedule, and he knows that by this time I'll be home, and he will call. And he say, are you home? I said, yes, I'm home. Then he will start talking to me. And that's the time that every day when I'm feeling like giving up, he will remind me why I started this in the first place. Remember, Adley, you told me that you are tired from going to work and coming back home, so exhausted, and you're not able to fulfill. You are tired. You tried it all. You said you tried all. You tried it in the US. Now you tried it in Sudan. You tried it in the US. Now you tried it in the UAE, in Dubai, and it's still broke. So, and you told me that you want to become your own boss. You want to be a free man. You want to take control of your life. So this is a price you have to pay. So don't give up. Don't listen to the world. Listen to yourself. Listen to your heart. And he will talk to me for like 20 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes. Then I collect myself again. And I know that this is a price I have to pay. And I'm ready to go to bed with good mindset, align again. But meanwhile, when my upline will come to me and say, okay, let's list down the contact list. I say, what contact list? Oh, the contact list, the people that, and then you start going into this basic training of the importance of contact lists and all this. I say, hey, listen, I know all my contacts. He's a little boy. So actually he was a lifeline, but at the same time, I was like harshing him. I was like, so many times I was like, hey, don't tell me write this contact list. Listen to me. I know what I'm doing. You do your job and let me do my job. You know that I'm the manager in this company. Do you know how many people are reporting to me? So don't tell me what I need to do. They said, okay. So how many names do you have in the list? I say 15. I say, can we increase a bit? I say, no, that's all what I have. They said, okay, let's start. So it was like this. I was like, in conflict with my upline every single day until I went to Malaysia and until I met the founders, that was VJ, Japadas, Chief, and the V partners. And it was my wake-up call. And I realized that I was arrogant enough. I tried to change everything aside except changing myself. I tried to change everything. I thought that everything I can change. I can change the people's mindset. I can change my prospects' opinion about my business. I can change my that. But the only thing I could change, it is myself, my mindset. And when I started working on that, and the most important thing, I realized that I needed this lifeline. I needed my coach with an empty mind, with an empty cup. And when I was listening to AVP Sharfoon, when she was guiding you how to, it's important for you to empty your cup. Many people, they got confused when they join us and they think, hey, well, just like what happened to me. Hey, I'm a PhD. I'm a PhD holder. I have a master's degree. I'm an MBA. Yes. So why are you telling me to empty my cup? What does it mean to empty my cup? Hey, we have a respect. Trust me, we have respect to all your degrees. We have respect to all your knowledge. Actually want you to hold to that degree, to all the knowledge you have. We don't want you to to empty that. We just want you to have the right mindset, to understand that you are in a non-conventional business that requires new set of knowledge, new set of philosophies, and be open-minded, open your heart to collect, to receive this. And once you get it, guaranteed your life will not be the same, because whatever you collected along the years did not help. So maybe this is going to be a new journey, a new chapter in your life. So be open to that. Be open to take this with open heart. Stop analyzing. Stop correcting. Drop that red pen. Don't go after your mentors, your teachers, your leaders, and check on every statement they said, on every point they said. They are not bringing anything from their own mind. It's all been inherited to them. It's a duplication. They absorb from the uplines, and that's what happened to us. So when I collected myself after the first 8 months after that event, and I had this right mindset, and I knew that I have to change. I have to understand what is my job here. I realized that I'm in a mission. I'm not here. For the first time, I realized that my prospects is no longer dollar sign for me. Before when I go to the prospect, for me, the prospect is a dollar sign. I want him to come into the business because I need the commission. I want the money. I lost money here, so I want the money. So prospect for me was a dollar sign. That's how I look at it. I want the number to grow. I want the 2 to become 4, to become 8, 16, 32, 64. I want that to happen. So I was just after the numbers, because, and I never paid attention that I'm a missionary. I carry a great message. This is a mission. I'm here helping people to change their life. So what exactly I'm selling to people? What exactly I'm selling to people? In the beginning, I thought that I'm selling products, and that's what made me get into difficulties every time, because I didn't get it the first 8 months. I couldn't get it. And because I was after I was, just needed the dollars to come. So I was not sincere. I was not sincere in my approach. I was not honest when I was talking to my prospect. And they were able to see that. And that's why many people rejected. That's why many people, they didn't trust on me. So when I started to understand that it's all about me changing my mindset and understanding what exactly I'm selling here. Many people might not like this, but I don't believe that we're selling any products. Sorry, AVP Sharfun. Maybe you will agree, maybe you disagree. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but this is my mindset since then. Yes, QNET had a state-of-the-art products. QNET has great products, and QNET wants to sell these products, but what I'm selling to my prospect, what is it I'm selling to my downlines? What is it I'm selling to them? When they come into the business, they only see me. So if they like me, they buy me, they will come in. If they trust that this is the person that really is going to guide them to their financial freedom, when they see in what I'm giving them, when they see value in what I'm giving them, they will hold on to my thoughts. They will hold on to my advices. They will follow me. People, they want to see someone with belief, with conviction, and he knows where is he going to. When QNET was presented to you, you never said, "Oh, great! Finally, QNET coming to my way." It's never what like that. You didn't know anything about QNET. You never loved QNET in the initial stage. You loved QNET during the journey, slowly, step by step. When you were going into the journey, you start to understand. When you were collecting knowledge, you start to understand what is QNET, how great is this company, what they did, what difficulties, what challenges, who are the founders, what they did. But initially, they will buy me. So I understood at that time that I am the company. And I was, before that, The first 8 months, I was complaining to my upline. I was complaining to my upline every time, giving him hard time, complaining as if I'm his customer. I don't want my downline to make me as the customer after sales service personnel. I'm not the after sales service personnel to them. I want them to understand that we are partners and we are going to become family and we will build this together. I want them to see that their future will be great when they start this with me. I want them to see this belief and this conviction. And that's what I did every day. And when I started going to my presentation with this belief, when I start to understand that I am the company, no one else is a company. I am the company. They will join me. And they must trust me. They must believe in me. They must see this passion. They must see this conviction. And they must understand that I am serious about this. And this is my life. This is my life business. And this is a one-way ticket. And I will do this lifetime. And when I started talking with this conviction, people start to change. When I started going to my presentation, my objective is not to make him to make him a sale into my network. My job is to leave a good impression, because I understood that some people sometimes maybe they are not ready now. Maybe they are not ready for this business. Maybe this is not the right time for them. So maybe next time, maybe third time, maybe fourth time, maybe fifth time. I know one of the V partners, he joined after the 5th trial from the same IR. One of the V partners today, he joined the business after the 5th trial of the same IR. So my job today, when I'm talking to my prospect, is to leave a good impression. Is to understand what is the problem in life, what they don't like, what they like about their life, what they don't like about their life. I have to understand the background, where they come from. I had to pay the effort to spend the effort to invest into understanding who they are, where they come from. They have to know, to see, to feel that I care. That I care. Even if they don't join today, it doesn't matter. What matters the most, that they go, they come, they join, they don't join, I will be here. Because I am the company. I am the company. So when I had this clarity in mind, and when I got to understand that people will join me, not QNET, my approach is different. The way I do the business is different. So the first 8 months, I was almost about to give up. I was almost quitting. I thought many times of quitting. It was very exhausting. It was tough. It was painful. You come at nights and you feel like you've done everything and it's not happening. It's not improving. And you look at it and you say, no way. So the way you will talk to yourself, will dictate the results you will get. So I was giving myself the wrong vibes, the wrong messages. I was talking to myself with this much of doubt. I was doubting. I look at the grand appliance, those who are maxing out, those who are saying, no way, it's not going to happen to me. It's not going to happen to me. I'm struggling to earn 200, 250. And they talk about 20,000. This will not happen in my life. So I was giving myself the wrong, messages. So I was the one who's stopping myself from reaching my potential until I met these great people. And I started to realize that there is a giant within me. There is a giant within me. When I was going before to the presentation, I used to pray if the prospect will join without asking questions. I used to pray before to come to the day. I wish if they will join without questioning, without giving me a hard time, because I needed that 200. Hey, I do the presentation, do everything. I'm desperate for this 100 or 250. But after having these realizations and understanding that who I am and what I want, and I had this clear conviction that yes, I can. Yes, I can. I am the company. I will make it. I will make it. This is my company. I don't care if the products are delayed, if the products they come, if the products they will reach will reach me or not. This is the company responsibility. I don't care, because what I'm selling here, I'm selling better tomorrow. I'm selling better future. I'm selling for them financial freedom. That's what I'm selling. I'm selling a concept that will help them to come out from where they are today to better future. That's what I'm selling. I'm selling a concept along with me. That's what I'm selling. I'm not selling products. Do you understand me, guys? I'm not selling products. Many people, they say, oh, but the products of QNET, actually, it's if we compete with products, every day people will develop new products that will compete with our products. Every day people will develop products that will prove that maybe they are better than our products. So actually the product is add-on value to the concept, to the solution I'm giving you. I'm offering you the solution that offering you on the table. The product is add-on value to that. I'm not selling no products. Are we together here? And with this mindset, when I decided later to take the business to my home country, Sudan, to Africa, many people, they thought I'm crazy, because Sudan was among the poorest countries actually in the top 5 poorest countries in the world, 2001, 2002, when I decided to start taking the business to my home country, because now I have the right mindset. Because I realized that I'm not selling product. If I thought about how the products, and those days, by the way, the products, we had only gold coins. We didn't have that much of products, the different products that we have today. We had only gold coins. Can you imagine that I decided to travel the business to Africa, to my home country, and when I made my first sign up there, and I sell him gold coin, do you think he will join? So my first sign up was a university colleague. He was holding a senior position in the most reputable petroleum company. He is one among the top directors of that company, and he started with 3,000 BV products in Sudan, in Africa, in one of the poorest countries. Do you think if I was selling him gold coin, will he ever join? Will he ever start in Africa, knowing that the next day he has to go out and sell gold coins? It will not happen. It will not happen. That's not what I instilled on his mind. That's not what I was talking to him. I was talking to him about solution. If he is not satisfied of where he is today, like how I was not satisfied of where I was, then this is a solution. This is a system. If we are plugged into it together, we will make it happen. And when I was talking like this, people started joining, and the business started growing in Sudan. And you know today that Sudan is still growing. And from Sudan, we have many leaders, expanded in many countries around the world, in Africa, in Middle East, in different countries around the world. You know some of them. But when I took the business to Africa, everyone thought that I'm idiot, I'm stupid. But I knew that I'm not selling gold coins. I'm not selling no products. And even today, let me tell you this today. Yes, you have to be the product of your products. You have to love your products. You have to be very proud of QNET products. You have to use all your QNET products. You have to buy them for yourself. You have to be the product of a product. You have to wear the chip pendant. You have to drink the energy water from home pure. You have to have the air pure in your house. You have to travel trip saver. You have to have a QVI. I'm the QVI member number 8. By the way, QVI member number 8. I am the QVI member number 8. in the world, in the history of QNET. Yeah, but I didn't buy the product to go and brag about the product, because I love my company, because I am the company, and this is a product of my company, and I want to represent that. I want to enjoy my product. I don't want to compare products to products. People, they come and compare and say, why? Some people, when they join us, they start saying, oh, why you don't sell mobiles? Why you don't sell this? Why you don't sell that? The moment they ask you these questions, it means that they didn't get it. You've done something wrong in your presentation. You still have to work hard on reaching into the mind. It's a paradigm shift. It's a paradigm shift. If you don't have it, you cannot transform it. If you don't have it, you cannot pay it forward. You cannot give to the other people. You cannot give to other people. You understand me, guys? You must have this paradigm shift. You must have this paradigm shift. And when I had this paradigm shift, now nothing can stop me. So the first 8 months, it was a struggle. The second 6 months, I started to max out. And 6 months from zero to max out, almost zero. It was almost zero, because I would say after coming back from Malaysia, it was almost zero, because I went with one single downline, and that one single downline also quit immediately after we come back. He got it wrong. To some extent, he believed that these people are trying to brainwash us by the style. You know how the style of our founders, Datu Sri and Japa, how do we talk? They try to help us to unlearn, to get rid of all this garbage and the rubbish we carried, we collected along the years, and they try to. But it seems like my downline, because I was not prepared, I did not prepare him well. So he freaked out and he saw that this is brainwashing, and he ran away, and I had to start by my own, from scratch, from zero to max out in 6 months. It is possible, guys, because if a shy person, introvert person, an antisocial person, someone who's not good at making friends can make it in 6 months, then everyone here today has the same opportunity. But it's very important. One thing I learned along the journey, I cannot go to my presentation with this mindset that I'm praying for my prospect to join. I have to have this clear mindset, which is something I encourage all my downlines, everyone I talk to, even during the V events, I talk always about this every single morning. That's why when Datu bringing this Mauna concept, the SOS, it's because he wants you to align with yourself, to have this clear understanding, knowing. Start by your day by praying. You thank him that he's giving you another day. So this is the first day of the rest of your life. So if you had struggled in the past, if you had suffered in the past, if you were not able to make it in the past, and if you are new in the business, it doesn't matter today. Today is the first year, is the first day of the rest of your life. You must believe in that every single day and be thankful, appreciate, embrace, and start working into these days, believing that you will max out. If you don't see yourself that you can max out or you can reach for your financial freedom, then don't talk to no one. Don't try to approach no prospect, because if you don't have it, you cannot give it. If you don't have it yourself, you cannot give it, because you're telling me when you are in doubt that you yourself can really make it, then you are telling me that the chances for your prospects are the same. Why are you saying your prospect he has a better chances? Because you have to understand that this is a responsibility. You are a responsible upline. You are the upline here. You're the one who will guide this network. You're the upline that will carry this network. And if any challenges, difficulties, problems, issues that will come into your way, it's him testing you. He's preparing you. He's giving you the opportunity to get into these challenges, these difficulties, for you to understand yourself better, to grow, to build the muscles that will help you to carry this network. You understand me, guys? You will carry this network. People will come with a lot of issues. They will come with a lot of complications, and you have to be prepared mentally. You have to be prepared for that. That's why you need to align yourself. You need to go into Mauna every day, every morning, before you get into your business, into your life, into your day activities. You must have this clear mindset to understand why I'm doing this, why I need to do this, how I'm going to do this. And you have this conviction, belief, trust, trust in your upline, trust in your coach, trust in the system. Unfortunately, many people, they lose direction. And after sometimes when they face all these difficulties, they think it's something wrong with the upline, something wrong with the upline system, with the team system, something wrong with this company. And they think by if they jump ship, or if they shift, or they change, or and if they go to another company, or that company, they start talking about other companies, they start comparing, they start talking about how exciting the products that these companies they have. I feel sorry for them. I feel that how pathetic when they think that it's the products that will make it happen, that will really make it happen. So let me share this story with you guys. I was doing great sometime. I was doing great. I was so excited, so happy. Everything is moving fantastic. After so many, it was a roller coaster, of course, and I will come into more details. So it was a roller coaster. And one time, after dropping, coming up again, everything sounds fine. I'm so excited. New markets are happening. New leaders are developed. Everything is fine. Then QNET launch a new line of product. It was telecommunication product. That time when it was the VoIP, a voice over IP, the calls over the internet protocol. It was new concept. I think 2004, 5. I forgot what year exactly. Oh my God! I was so excited. Everyone was excited about this new concept. Of course, before that, many lines of products were launched. The vacations, the energy products. I think the telecommunication, I started, I'm getting old now, guys, 20 years. But anyway, when this line was launched and we were attending the presentation, and when they were talking, the product development team, they made us like our saliva to come down and to believe that this is the product that will sell by itself and it will fly and people will stop buying the minutes. And for some time, I also got distracted. And I thought, wow, now we have a product to sell. Let me go out there and start selling the product. I still remember I did a tour and I was going up on the stage. My presentation, I was talking about this product. I was not talking about the dream. I was not talking about conviction. I was not talking about commitment. I was not talking about contact list. I was not talking about paying the price. I was not talking about all this. I was very much focused about the product, and I made everyone to believe in the product, and the network went out there and they start selling the product, and the product sales started to come. And after a while, all the network, all the readers started to panic and they start to come to me. Oh, what can I do? Oh, this device is not working. These minutes are not terminated. I have a downline who traveled all the way to Lebanon, to Beirut. He cannot connect. He cannot talk to his family. I have a downline who went to London. He cannot use the device. The device is not working. How can we help him? And we turn out to becoming after sales service personnel. And we had like we had this choice, either to go and take a telecommunication courses so we can be in really help to our downlines, or to admit that we made a mistake, and everything started to collapse, and the network started to collapse again, and people start saying, what kind of crap product, it's not working, So this one of the challenges I faced, and I said to myself, I said, wait. Then I call all my leaders. I say, come, and I call the reason. I start engaging this meeting. I said, sorry guys, I made a mistake. Let's go back to where we started from. Let's go back to our reality. We are not product sale. We don't sell products. We can sell eyes in the schema. That's the DNA. That's what we have been instilled on us. That's our DNA. We can sell ice in the scheme. We don't need to talk about product. Products are out of value. We still have to go and sell hope. We have to sell dreams. We have to sell tomorrow. We have to sell better tomorrow. That's what we can sell. That's the only thing we can sell. We cannot get distracted from our real mission. We have a mission here to help the mankind. To help the mankind. This is the greatest opportunity was ever put in the history of mankind. Our industry and our company is the greatest company. Why it's the greatest company? Because we have Datu Sri and Japadas. Because we have these two great people, these two great founders. I've seen this company went through a lot of difficulties, went through a lot of challenges, went through a lot of times when I thought that this is the end of it. When I saw this company is finished, this company is history, this company no hope. And I've seen how these people, they fought and they never gave up. You know, many people, they left us and they went to other companies. Many people, they left us and they went to other companies, believing that for many reasons. First, because when the times are tough, they think no hope that QNET will ever make it again. Then they shift to other companies. And sometimes because they think that the products in the other company are better than our product. And sometimes they shift to other companies, go to other companies because they think that the people will make it and the top there, they will make it. And the people in the top here, these are the people who are making money. They think only when you come in the top, you can make it. Hey, I have many uplines on top of me. They never made it. Many uplines on top of me. They never made it. I have downlines who joined 2001, quit it. They quit 2002. They quit 2003. They quit. Then someone will join in 2004 and he will become AVP. Then two people will join in 2005, 2006, 2007. Another person will join and he will become AVP. Then people will join in 2000. In between, many people will quit. Many people they join in 2008, 2009. They quit. Another guy will join in 2010 and he will become an AVP. Do you understand me, guys? Yeah, people they get distracted. They think it's by jump shipping, by shifting to another company, they will make it. They don't understand that all these companies, why they don't last. I've seen all these people when they went to these companies, they were bragging about this is the greatest opportunity. This is the best company. In this company, we managed to resolve all the mistakes of QNET. It's designed just to be better than QNET. I've listened to this crap many times. And they last for 1 year, 2 years. Then they face their first challenge. What happens to them? Huh? They run away. Why? Because the founders of those companies are not Datu Sri and Japadas. They are not fighters. They are not warriors. They are just businessmen. They want money. When the money is not coming, they don't give a damn. They just run away. But we don't have this here. We have founders who really cares. If they don't care after 20 years, by now, they sell their shares. If they are just normal businessmen, isn't it? If they are just normal businessmen, by now they sell the shares. They sell the shares and they enjoy life. Why they have to go through all this, challenges, difficulties, managing this giant company? Because the company grown up in a way, it's huge now, it's big. When I joined 20 years, it was not that huge and that big. I've been observing, I witnessed the development, the changes, the evolvement that happened to the company. And I know how big is the company. I know how much they can value. If they want to value the company today, I know that they can sell for few millions of dollars. But they don't. They're still fighting this fight because they believe in the rhythm. Do you know me? Do you understand me, guys? They believe in this rhythm, and that's why they are still here. They're still fighting. And that's what they instilled on us, to be fighters. Yes, sometimes it was difficult. Sometimes it was very devastating. Sometimes we feel like you are giving up, and it will happen. I'm not telling you today that the road is full of roses, and everything will be fine. I'm telling you, it will be difficult sometimes. So from max out, you come to zero. It happened to me. It happened to me. From max out, I went down to zero. After I saw that now I have the right mindset, now I know what I want to become, what I want to reach. I know that my objective of doing this, I want to build a house for my dad in Sudan. I know that if my mom will need me anytime, I will be ready for that. And yes, eventually she got breast cancer, and I was able to secure for her the best ever cancer treatment available in this planet, and it cost me hundreds of thousands of US dollars to secure that. So by the God grace, she's good today. But you know, I knew that time I want to do this because I want the best future for my daughters. My daughters today, my daughter when I joined, she's January 1st. She was born January 1st, by the way. January 1st, she will become 20 years. 20 years old. She's studying in the US. She and her sister. They travel the world. They travel the world. I'm not saying I'm spoiling them, but I'm supporting. And I'm supporting that they have the right mindset. They have the right education. My elder daughter, when she was 6 years old, when they asked her in the school, what do you want to become when you grow, when you grow up, she said she wants to become a businesswoman. She never said a doctor or engineer. She wants to become a businesswoman. Why, Hanin, you want to become a businesswoman? And the teacher would tell me proudly, they say, oh, she said she will want to become a businesswoman because she wants to have enough money to buy the things she loves and to help the needy people. They said, oh, this is noble. This is great that you are teaching. I'm not so honest. I did my best to instill the right mindset on them also as well. I'm not spoiling them, but they're enjoying life today. So it's, if you have it, you can. They travel the world. They go to Hawaii. They go to Singapore. They go to Korea. They go to Leshbon. They travel the world. They select twice a year. Twice a year they go in vacations. I'm very proud of that's what I'm able to give to them. I remember when they were still in the school, when they were still in the not teenage, in the 10 years old, you know, after 10 years of working hard, and they come to me and they say during their school vacation, they say, on weekend we want to go to this movie. I say, because people, they go to movies on weekend. I said, yeah, people who are not financially free, we can go to movie on a Monday morning time, if you like. And we used to go to movies on Mondays morning time when it's quiet, peaceful. But because one day I understood very clear that I have to pay the price. And I paid the price. I spent the first 10 years, I'm telling you, the first 10 years went like this. I enjoyed every moment. I enjoyed every moment. First 8 months, I did not enjoy. To tell you the truth, the first 8 months, it was very painful. I did not enjoy. I did not enjoy at all. It was painful. I felt quitting. But after that, after I understood what is it, what I'm doing, why I'm doing this, and I decided that I will pay the price. I enjoyed every moment, every challenge. When challenges will come, I celebrate. Actually, when I start new markets, and when my downlines, they go to new markets and they invite me and I come and I go up and I say, I pray that you will get some serious challenges in your market. They say, hey, coach, why are you saying this? I say, because I know this is the only way for me to go into cleansing, to understand who are doing this full-hearted, who are the true believers, and who are the ones who are taking it for a short ride. I want the gems. I want to discover the gems. The only way to discover your gems, the true warriors in your network, when you go into difficulties, when you go into challenges. I love that. I love challenges. I enjoy challenges. I want challenges to come always my way. I enjoy facing these challenges. Yes, the first time it was tough. When I faced my first challenge, always the first challenge is tough. But when you learn from the masters, and I was mentored at that time, I think I was lucky enough to be mentored by Japadas. When I faced my first challenge, next morning in the news, we are headline news, all the newspapers, on TV, everywhere. Our company is a scam. Everyone is talking about the company and everyone is undermining my company. And the next morning, from max out to zero. The next week. The next week commission from max out to zero. All stopped. All stopped. All panicked. And that was a mistake, of course, but I will not blame no one for that, because I learned from that how to immune my people, how to prepare my people for this tough time. That's why I go up on the stage and I pray for challenges, for difficulties, because this is the only way I will discover who are the true warriors, who are the serious people here, who are the people I can depend on, who are the people I can delegate to. So when that tough time had come and we are headline news and everyone is attacking our company and everyone is in a panic and everyone is running away, and again then next week it was more difficult when my grand upline, the most edified upline, the upline that I saw that he was the king. When I first to my first Vcon, he was on the stage, the most edified upline, the one who was making the most money in the company at that time. He was on the stage and everyone is talking high about him, and he's my grand upline. When I was 2 months or 3 months in the business, he walked into one of my meetings, one of my trainings with my coach. He introduced him to me, and he was maxing out at that time. And I saw that, how in the hell someone can make that much money? It's impossible. And I was, the one who's eliminating my potential. And I thought, no, I don't want that much money. 2,000 a week is good enough. 10K months, more than enough. So I was sending the wrong signals to myself. And that grand upline, who is very defined, after the crisis of the company is attacked by media, by authorities, by everyone, next week, he's the one who was telling us, this is the best company, this is the company of my life. And he started his own company. He was one of the founders of a company famous, maybe some of you will know, it's called Business. and he was, inviting me to join him to Business. And for sometimes I was confused. What's happening? Everyone is attacking. We are attacked through media. Downlines in panic. I received the most numbers of phone calls in my life. I received the most amount of negativity in my life. Many downlines, they were crying to me. They were giving me a hard time. It was exhausting. It was tiring. And I felt like I want to run away, switch off from this whole planet. I cannot take it. That's for sometimes you have this thoughts. Then I remember I had this call with Japadas. And I called him, I said, Japa, problem. And he was asking me, he said, what is the problem? I said, Japa, didn't you read the news? He said, yes, I read. What's in the news? Japa, they said our company is scam. They said our company has to shut down. We cannot do business here no more. Problem, Japa. And he said, okay, where is the problem? I don't see the problem, Adley. Japa, can't you understand me? All my downlines, I received at least 300 calls today, Japa. What can I do? Problem, Japa. Sadly, what problem? Said, people are exhausting me. They are crying on my shoulder. Problem. I said, Adley, where is the problem? I said, Japa, can't you understand? Don't you see this is a problem? He said, no, I cannot see there's a problem. This is a challenge, Adley. I said, what? It's a challenge. If you insist on calling it a problem, maybe I cannot help you to resolve. I'm not good in resolving problems. But if you believe that this is a challenge, you and me together, we can work on that, on how to overcome this challenge and to make it happen again. Just remember why you started this in the first place, why you are here in the first place. What is it? What is it, that dream? And this is what I want to ask you all this morning, you all guys. What is it? What is it, that dream that will bring tears into your eyes? What is it? What is it? If it's not clear, you will not be able to pay the price. There is a price. There is discipline. There's a price you have to pay. There's a discipline. I sacrifice a lot of sleepless nights. I sacrifice a lot of, time with the family. I sacrifice all the things I love. I sacrifice the football matches that I used to watch, follow like crazy. I sacrifice the movies that I used to love. I sacrifice a lot of family gatherings, a lot of family events. I sacrifice a lot of things. I disappeared from the equation. I disappeared from my family, and they all were against me. They all were attacking me. They thought I'm idiot. I'm crazy. I'm becoming, I'm chasing money, and they thought that this is wrong. Actually, if you don't chase it, it will not come to you. If you don't chase it, it will not come to you. You have to understand that. You have to chase it. You have to go for it. If you don't go for it, it will not come to you. You have to be a go-getter. You have to be a go-getter. You have to take this fight. You have to take this battle. You have to go for it. And when I went for it, and I made it, and later when you talk to these people, and they say, Adley is a jam of a guy. Actually, he paid the price. He is a good guy. He's a good person. But initially, they all attacked me. They all told me I'm idiot, I'm crazy. Today, I have still university colleagues, still working for the same company. And when I talk to them, they're still complaining about the same issues that they used to complain about 20 years ago before I joined. And I feel sorry for them. Still, sometimes you call some of your old friends to check on them, especially during the COVID-19 time. When I start to calling some of them to check what's happening in them, they say, do you believe that they cut my salary 50%? I'm my elder son in the university, second year. I'm the second one in this university, first year. My wife lost her job. We don't know how to survive. Of course, I cannot at this time, in that moment, to tell him, you made a mistake 20 years ago. But the most important, that you don't make the mistake today. I'm telling you, you will face a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties. My dad, the one who was telling me at thief, when I built the house for my dad in Sudan, now when people will ask him, what Adley is doing, he'll say, oh, Adley is in network marketing. It's a kind of e-commerce business. It's good that people can change their life and do better, and they take control, and they can, secure better future for their families. He will talk high about my business. The same Supreme Court judge guy, the one who was attacking me and was telling me, now you're becoming a thief. Of course, my mom is so proud of me, because what I was able to secure to her when she was really needing me, when she was, having this breast cancer. Others will sit crying next to their moms. So at that moment, I said, definitely, he does nothing wrong. He put me in QNET to be ready for these days. And that's what so many times when people, they tell me, oh, but I don't have money. I say, until when you will be, maybe this is the reason that you have money today. You must have money today. Maybe this is the reason why you need to explore this. If your dad or your mom tomorrow will need that urgent surgery, are you ready? What you will do? You go crying? Start doing something today. Prepare for the future. Do this today. When tomorrow you need it, you will have it. It will be with you. You don't need to go beg for no money, from no one. Are we together here? So we pay the price. So when I was talking to Japa, he gave me this confidence, this mindset. But the next week, I said, and he said, Adley, remember, this market started with one believer, one person who believe that this market can grow, this market can deliver. I don't care if this one person will be you or another person, but I know that this market will grow again. It doesn't matter what is happening today. It will happen again. Who will make it? I don't know. And that moment I said, yes, I will make it again. This will be me. I will take this fight. This is my company. I am QNET. This is my company. Why I'm giving up on my company? But then the upline, the grand upline, the one who's making all the money, he started his own company. And I was confused. And he was approaching me. He said, hey, Adley, I know you're not earning now. I know you're struggling. I know, because he was applying. That time we didn't have that. Now we know that when people, they go to other companies, we terminate immediately, so they cannot see what's happening under the genealogies. But that time I didn't know how to complain about my upline. But he was telling me, hey, I know how much sales you're making now. You're not earning. So why are you holding to this company? Don't tell me you're loyal to QNET. You don't need to be loyal to no company. You just have to be loyal to your dreams. You have to be loyal to your pocket. You have to be loyal to your family. You have to be loyal to the food that you can put on the table at the end of the day for your family. And he was telling me that, and I was looking at him. The upline was teaching me all the ethics, all the values. That's what is he telling me? Is he right? Is he right? Shall I follow him? And I was really confused, but thank God that I had Japa from one side, and I had also, my introspection, and I reached to this point that I cannot be caught as a liar. I was the one who was telling people every time that this is a lifetime business. I was attacked many times by many people that you are a thief, you're scamming people, you're a crook. Tomorrow you will not do this, and many people, because of you, they will lose their money. So today the people who left in 2001, they come, I'm still here. If they want to do the business, I'm proudly still here. So I cannot be caught like someone who will run away. I cannot be caught as liar. If I have a single downline that is still having a belief on me and in QNET, and for that single one downline, I have to continue. And if you have a single downline still in your network, you cannot give up. You cannot quit. You cannot stop. Because this is a responsibility. You cannot try on this business. I didn't try this business. I made it happen, because we cannot try on people's dreams and people's hopes. Are we together here? We can only make it happen every single day. We can only keep on fighting this fight. We can only keep on fighting this fight. I cannot try. When people look at me in my eyes and they know that I'm not trying, and when people will look into their eyes and they know that you are not trying and you are serious about doing this, this is a time you will reach your greatness. This is a time your business will excel. This is a time you will start maxing out. Are we together here? So you cannot try. So I understood at that moment, thank God that I had this clarity, that I cannot quit. I cannot be a quitter. I can only make it happen again. So today I wanna tell you this, guys. Sometimes your uplines, maybe, I'm not saying all the uplines, but some uplines, some modified upline might jump the ship. I'm sure not AVP Sharpful. But sometimes some uplines, they jump ship. Sometimes downlines, they jump ship. So what are you gonna do? Choice number one, you follow them. So let me tell you, 2 times you don't follow your upline. In 2 times, in 2 cases, you don't follow the upline. When he start talking negative to you, you don't need an upline who will talk negative to you. You know that this upline has lost it already. And before that, you should not talk negative at all in your life. You must always be positive. Understand that he does nothing wrong. Everything happened for a reason. Everything happened for a purpose. And you have to understand what is your purpose and what is the reason. And maybe you will not see the reason today, but it's made for you to grow, to understand yourself, to be better, to be ready. Because not everyone will become rich. Only those who deserve to become rich. Only those who are ready to pay the price, that they can become rich. So choice number 1, follow the upline, which is, this is the second, your upline, you don't follow him, you don't listen to him when he is negative, you don't listen to him when he's advising you to follow him to another company. Second choice, you sit crying, upline left. What can I do? I don't have upline. Upline left, my lifeline, my boss. Boss left, what can I do? Hey, wake up and smell the coffee. You are the company. You don't need no upline. This is your business. This is your life. Are we together here? This is your life. You don't need an upline. If you are serious about this, you will find plan B, plan C, plan D, and you will make it happen again. Are we together? So you have only one choice, is to stay on the ship, because you are the captain of your ship. Are we together? You are the captain of your ship, and you have to stay here fighting for your life, for your dreams, because you know why you are doing this. Are we together here? Yes, sometimes you feel like giving up. You feel like this is the end of it. But the only thing that made us reach to where we are, all these great people, all these uplines, without mentioning AVP Sharfoon and the partners, Sachin, and all you great uplines. Why they made it to this position? Not because it was easy, not because it was given to them on a golden plate, because they went through a lot of hell. Are we together here? So be ready, be prepared to go through a lot of hell if you want to become rich, if you want to become financially. But if you have this right mindset, you will not feel it's hell. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy every moment. You enjoy every minute, because you know what's coming is great. And that's where I come from. Where I come from. Every time when it was almost sounds like collapsing, and I saw this is the end of it, and when I had the right mindset, and I knew at every time I knew that, am I starting from zero? No, I'm not starting from zero. I have a lot of assets. I have a knowledge. I have belief. I have better understanding. I know how to do the presentation. I know how to train people. I know how to carry people. I know how to lead people. I know much about this company. I know who are the founders. I know what kind of difficulties, what kind of challenges, what it requires for me to become successful. I know what price. I know what alignment I need to get. So if I know all this, then why I cannot start from scratch again? Why not this can be my first day of the rest of my life? If you are today not making it, today is the first day of your life, as much as the first day of your prospect in this business. Are we together? So don't go out there and present the business to no one today onward unless you have this clarity that they will max out as much as I will max out as well. Are we together here? With this mindset, you will excel. You will excel. You will make it happen, and people will trust in you, will believe in you, and they will follow you. And with this, I love you guys, and I wish you all the best. I wish that what I've shared with you will be in any benefit to you guys. I love you. Thank you, AVP Sharfoon, for giving me this great opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, VP Adley. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so honored.
Thank you so much. I'm shaken completely, VP Adley. I think for me, I'm sure everybody will agree. This was like Vcon for me. This was like Vcon for me. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm so honored. Thank you.